Hello friends, welcome back to Iron Destiny Props, and today we have Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber from Star Wars A New Hope. This is a replica of the original prop carried by Alec Guinness, and all of the component parts are produced by Roman Props with the exception of this vintage Graflex clamp. Starting with the balance pipe emitter, I'd like to thank Scott of Crucible Custom Props for his help with the machine work. He reduced this face and created the accurate circular insert which follows the real prop. I applied all the weathering to simulate the dried-on jet fuel deposits and oil that is present on the vintage part, and also applied these chips and dents to the edges like the screen-used hilt. For the wind vane and spinner, I sanded off the existing weathering down to the bare brass and re-weathered it, and I sanded down this face of the spinner to reduce the relief of the engraved letters and give it a more vintage-accurate aesthetic. I added these dents to the grenade along with additional bluing and rust deposits to remain in keeping with the rest of the weathering on the hilt and imitate the real prop. The bubble strip install I decided to do a little differently this time, and I followed an RPF solution by THD 9791 to mill these small steps into the shoulders of the bubble strip in order to allow the clamp rails to hold it in place. I also cut this side a little shorter than the opposite in order to remain faithful to the original. For the Graflex clamp, I followed the reference photos in accurately cutting the chrome tape and in the application of the paint weathering on the lever and these various details. These cotter pins and small brass screws are confirmed fixtures on the real prop, and while the purpose of the screws seem to be for attaching the grenade to the clamp, it's still undetermined whether these are cotter pins or perhaps solid core wire on the real hilt. Lastly, for the booster and sync knob, I lightly dented, scratched, and weathered them with rust deposits and grime to remain in keeping with the real prop and most of their vintage counterparts. I'd like to thank Jared for this commission, Roman Props for the hilt kit, and Scott of Crucible Custom Props for another successful collaboration. Please like this video and leave a comment to let me know what other videos you'd enjoy seeing on this channel. Feel free to subscribe for more content and follow me on all my social media. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.